Hello. Today we introduce the quarter note. The quarter note is half as long as the half note, obviously. So in English it's called a crotchet, which is half as long as a minute. When you look at the clef, you see 4/4 next to it. That means 4 quarter notes per bar. So altogether, each bar is going to be 4 beats. It can be a combination of any rhythm, but the sum of it all is always going to be 4 beats. So we're going to start at 40, which essentially is nothing new compared to the last one, because a minimum at 80 means there's 40 notes per minute. A crotchet at 40 means there's 40 notes per minute. So you end up with exactly the same speed, but of course we're going to speed things up. We're going to go all the way to 80. So essentially during this exercise, I'm going to try to push the bow speed. The first 3 exercises is just going to be quarter notes with different string crossings. It starts very simple, just every bar 4 times the same note all the way up and down. We repeat everything, even at a slow speed, because they're slightly shorter exercises, each of them. And then eventually we will be combining rhythms, but I'll talk about that when we get there. Okay, with repeat. Part 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So very straightforward, every note 4 times, all different strings. Now it's going to be string changes between every single note. C, G, C, G, G, D, G, D, and so on, and backwards. But again, with repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. different string changes, but still just crotchets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the crotchets done. Now we're going to combine them with the minims, so half notes and quarter notes in one bar, except for the last note is going to be a semi-brief, 4 beats long. Simple to begin with, just each bar is one note. Second exercise will be with increasing string crossings. It's something you will recognize from the previous exercises. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we are going to jump strings, C to G, C to D, C to A, and then backwards on the way home, and we repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Okay, now the last part of this exercise. It introduces a new rhythm. The first note is a half note, a minute. We all know that, but next to it is a little dot. Now the dot means half the length of the note it is connected to. So in this case the note is 2 beats, so the dot is 1 beat, half of the 2 beats. So together it makes 3 beats for that note. Then the last beat in the bar is only 1 beat long, so a quarter note. Now that brings an interesting problem, that if you don't change bow speed, you're going to run out of bow, because every single down bow is 3 times as long as the up bow. So if you wouldn't change bow speed, you would get into trouble. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can't get out of that. So what you have to do here is have a very slow bow on the first note and a very fast up bow. Now when you practice this, you can also next time around, for example, start on the up bow and learn to do a fast down bow and a slow up bow and a fast down bow. It's up to you to do this kind of practice. I am just going to go and repeat this once, and I'm just going to start on a down bow for now. Yeah. So slow, fast, slow, 2, 3, fast. At least we're going to keep the string changes very easy, 1 note per bar. So only one thing to pay attention to: relax, straight bowing, nice sound. Yes, just one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slow, fast, slow, And that brings us to the end of this exercise. As you can guess, we will record this faster and faster and faster. Build the foundation. There's a lot of new things here to pay attention to. When this is easy, take a step forward and try it a little bit faster. I would recommend you try to keep long bows on every single note so you can practice the speed changes together with everything else you have to pay attention to. So take it easy, be patient, and be better every single day. Practice until you know that you're better than when you started. Okay? Every day, push forward. Take care. Bye.